Today my son and I went into a hike into Jasis Canyon, which is a fascinating place. Jasis is a canyon that flows down into the Largo, and we knew that it was part of the homeland of the Diné, also known as the Navajo people, back in the 16 and 1700s, who were at that time at war with the Spanish. So we went for a hike in there. We found some very defensive sites, and we wanted to share them with you. We do hope that you all enjoy. Hey, what's up, my friends? Much love. Me and my boy are out here walking up this canyon, walking up the canyon through the wash, and exploring. We're looking for some ruins that are supposedly supposed to be back here. So I've been walking up this canyon for a while. We came around this corner here. We can see one from right here up on this cliff, so we're headed towards it. We found up on this ledge here, just on that ledge, we could see what looks like stacked up rocks. Doesn't appear there's any way to cross over to it through here, so we're gonna go around, see if we can't get up there. As we got closer, you could definitely see there's some stacked up rocks up there. That's definitely what that is. What do you think? You think we should just go through there?
I think so.
Still got snow on the ground. That's pretty steep. But I think this is that ledge right here. I think this is that same ledge where we've seen those stacked rocks. We are way up here now. It's like we just gotta get down on this ledge right here. And it should be just around this corner. So we made it to this ledge. And it's just around this corner here. Right there. Wow. There it is. Up on the cliff. This is really amazing. So, looking at it here, you can see it's really old. It started to separate from the cliff. See this masonry wall here. It's still got the wood up on the doorway here, the mantle. Just barely standing, and I think I could go through there. The dog has been going through there. If I could get through there without touching the wall, I think we'll be all right. So let's crawl through here. It's definitely got enough space to crawl through. It looks like there's 2 rooms from what I can see. So this would be the first room. A piece of wood there. That's an original piece. We got a center separation wall between these 2 rooms. And we got another doorway here. It looks like there's something else on the other side. Looks like it's probably a storage. As you can see, this is up on the cliffs. Looking up. We're way up here. Looking down, it's definitely like a 60-foot drop. Wow, that's really cool. So this was likely built by the Diné, which is the Navajo people. As you can see on the back of this mantle here, looks like archaeologists have taken a date. They corked their sample hole there. So I'll do a little research to see if I can't find a year. But this is really cool. The location up on this cliff is just fascinating. Coming around, we're going into this second room here. Looks like they took another sample out of that piece of wood. It's for tree ring dating. You drill a hole, you can get a date. If you get a good sample, you can get a date on these ruins. Looks like there was a loophole here. It's still there. You can still see through it. You see the enemy coming. Very defensive site. Looks like this could have been one too as well. This one's not so much clear. If it was an actual loophole. So here's the other doorway. We can make it through this one too without touching anything. As you can see here on the, you can still to this very day see right here, you can see there's some fingerprints just there. The fingerprints are still on that mortar. Really cool. Here's some more. You can see the fingerprints just there. Been here a long time. Looks like they did get another sample out of this door. The cork popped out. So going through, there's more over here. There's something else. I don't think it was so much a room, but perhaps a storage. As you can see here, this was likely too a wall right here. All the stones are probably down on the bottom by now as it's fallen. And as you can see, it's overgrown with bushes over the last several hundred years. I don't see any petroglyphs. Yeah, this is really cool. This is another room, or perhaps a storage. I imagine this was probably a loophole too, perhaps. This is amazing. Looking back. And I think that's the end of the line right there. You come out here and you can see there's nowhere to go. I don't really see any pottery or anything. Yeah, you can see that's the end of the line. There ain't nowhere else to go. You come up to here and it's just a dead drop, 60 feet down. But there does appear like there could have been a way out. If you get up this ledge, it goes up, but it doesn't appear like there's anything up there. It doesn't mean that there wasn't long ago. That's it, my friends. That's that first ruin we found today. It does appear like there's some kind of marking. Perhaps it's more recent. It doesn't appear to be an original glyph. You can see the bats live in that crack right there. You can see their waste coming out of there. Perhaps it's mice. So walk back through there. This would have been walled up, you can tell. There's still the foundation stones under the grass here, so this would have been a wall connecting to that one. And it does appear to be a home. This is somebody's home. It does appear a defensive home. I do believe there's more ruins back in this canyon. Yeah, this is really old. You can see it separating from the cliff wall. Really cool ruin. It's about a 60-foot drop from the canyon bottom, which is the wash. I would say it's probably 200 feet. So we're way up here. As you can see straight across to the other side of the canyon. But, we're going to crawl back out of here. Amazing. Looks like there's a loophole there of some kind. Wow. Perhaps that was a way to hit someone with an arrow as they were coming up to your door. As this would have been the front door, so to speak. Okay, so we're headed back down this mesa, and we notice across the canyon on this backside, the only way you could get down, there's another ruin sitting over there on a rock. It's definitely a man-made structure. So we're going to head down and go have a look. Down to the wash. You just got to go to the base of that mesa right there. That's definitely a ruin. That's really cool. We might be able to get up there. Look at this. This is really cool. There's like a rock next to it, a very large stone. Got some petroglyphs on it. Looks like what possibly could be some mapping of some kind. And the reason I say that is because you got an arrow, a very large arrow. See a handprint there, and a hoof print. See the hoof print? It's got this large arrow going up the side of this thing. See, that's an arrow. So to me it seems like this might be some kind of map. Maybe I could be wrong. Of course, some kind of
know what that is. If you have any ideas, by all means, let me know. There's some petroglyphs on this rock as well. This is definitely a larger house than what we were just at. You got some, looks like some handprints right here. Really dug in too. And what looks like perhaps a cow. It's kind of hard to make out. It looks like a cow though. This being the head. It's got some horns and some ears on it. Large body. I could tell it's very old because of the way that the petroglyphs are speckled. We got something else down low. Some other type of animal appears. Let's walk around, see if we can't find a way to get up on top. You see these walls are pretty much still standing for the most part. Right there, you can get up right there. Nice job. Now I just need to get up there. Wow, coming up. Got old timber right here with a large cactus. And there they are. This thing's got 3 rooms.
And then another room over there.
Yeah, that's a very large room.
With windows to cut down to the bottom.
Probably 10 by 12 feet. The one down on the bottom is even bigger. You can see this one's got loopholes too. Windows. This door. Looks like they did get a date. You can see the date was pulled from that log. I'll put a note of after I do some research on when these were built. So we're standing on the fallen in roof here, is what it appears. This appears like it would have been a lot deeper. Perhaps could even had a couple stories on it, but you could see loopholes all over this thing. See around. And perhaps this was some kind of a fireplace. You can see down to the main rock there that the ruin is sitting on. It's about a foot or 2 down this hole. So we're standing on about 2 foot of fill, as it appears. This is a nice looking loophole here. You can see out there. There's one that's barely standing there. It looks like there's some kind of stone tool someone had left here. Looks like a sharp piece of stone here. Probably used for cutting meat and stuff. Perhaps arrowhead making. See, this is a small doorway. You can see up here where they took dating samples off the mantle there. So just to give you an idea, standing in the middle of this ruin here, looking up to that point on that mesa, right around that corner right there is where that other one is. We had to go up this mesa up to that point, and then just around the corner is where that other very defensive site was at. And it's likely there's a lot more of these structures up in the cliffs around here. But today we wanted to explore some of this canyon. there is just pottery just washing off of this thing. If I can get close to this edge without falling, there's a piece of pottery right here. So you can see there's still pottery. So the reason I suggest that this place was likely attacked or torched at some point in time is because, and there was likely hogons too down here on this flat bottom, because there's pottery just laying around, as you can see, and it does appear to be burned. Like over here you can see there's some more. And of course it's really broken down really small. And there's a larger piece here that you could just tell that it was burned. Broken and burned. So when they burn those hogons, everything in them is destroyed. And when the Navajo and the Spanish were at war, it was a perfectly normal thing for the Spanish to set fire to everything they possibly could at these sites. As you can see, there's evidence of burned stones turned red, and of course ashes in the dirt, as you usually find at these places. We're hiking out of here now. We sure enjoyed this canyon. Jasis Canyon is what they call this place. We got to see lots of cool things. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it with us, my friends. We'll see you on the next one. Much love.